sleepiness, so they fall asleep during the middle of the day and take very long naps. It's not a sleep problem, but rather a timing of sleep, which is the problem. They can sleep fine if they sleep when their body clocks tell them to sleep, and they'll sleep a normal amount of time. But the problem is, it's a timing of sleep problem. What's unique about Non-24, and it's the reason that I'm here speaking today, is that it predominantly affects people with no light perception or people who are blind. In fact, several studies suggest that the majority of people with no light perception have Non-24, and consequently the sleep disturbances that go along with it. I'll discuss the biology of the disorder in a moment, but first I'd like to describe some of the symptoms. As you can imagine, different people living with Non-24 describe it differently and how it affects their lives. I'd like to give you 3 quotes from 3 different people who have Non-24 and how it affects their lives individually. The first quote goes like this. I've had so many occasions where I've fought to stay awake at 10 in the morning, or where I'm wide awake in the middle of the night. Nowadays, I'm up when I'm up, and I crash when I crash. I can't expect to keep a regular job, so I do what I can at home. This quote from this patient exemplifies how they're not able to work in a traditional work environment and go to the office every day because of the excessive sleepiness that they have, that they're not able to be alert and functioning during the normal daytime hours. The second quote is the following. Non-24 affects my relationship with my kids because there are times that they want to do things and it's, let mom sit down for a second. And then it's like my energy, my motor, or whatever is just kind of wound down. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to go. So in the second quote, this mother is not able to functionally engage with her family as much as she would like. She's not able to live up to the expectations that she has set for herself and being able to participate fully in her family responsibilities. This third quote, it is much assumed that I will not be able to do certain things because of my blindness. But my blindness often is not what hinders me. It's my lack of alertness because of my lack of sleep from the Non-24. So this person has no problem with being blind. They can function fine. It's the Non-24 that causes them problems because they're not alert enough to actually function well within the day and keep safe and do the things that they need to do to get around and be mobile and have access to the world around them.